So it's going to be Cetrion. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, you're comfortable with that matchup. Rewind was like, yeah, I'm not really worried because, I mean, I've played loads against Dragon, who's like the #1 Cetrion. So in theory, I should be fine. And with that, he mentioned Kano. So I think he's probably going to pick Kano.
But with that in mind, Dragon has not competed in quite some time. Quite some time. Years, in fact, ever since Pro Comp ended.
Dragon doesn't like competing online. Simple as that.
So where's he gotten that experience since, potentially? Or does Dragon
Every other
or does Dragon or does Dragon secretly give games that I don't know about?
Well, it's been about a year, right? Because we did have WePlay.
Yes.
We did have the Fighting League Season 1. Rewind, if I recall, I mean, 3rd place, I think. Being able to
Rewind.
defeat Dragon there, where Dragon was practicing incredibly hard
And
for
it was with that Kano. I don't think anyone was ready for it. But that was a time where Kano, I feel like, caught a lot of people off guard, and then they hit the lab immediately, especially with the various that he brings to their table. He brings the big old red suck. What's it called? Everyone is calling my head on that.
Oh, it's the biomagnetic pull.
Yeah, Biopull. First one goes to Perfectshini, though. Who I have to mention, I haven't said it yet, but representing Team Ho is Perfectshini.
Well, from this point...
And there were a lot of Hoes in the bracket here at Combo Breaker 2022.
Well,
we had 4K Barbie, shouts to the whole team here. Oh, and there it is.
Oh, but he dropped the combo, and that's just going to be a clear punish. That's really unfortunate. And, oh, dearie me.
Oh,
okay.
What?
Not quite sure what's going on here, Aquaman. But
I don't know either, but I like it. If there's anything I like in the afternoon, it's a dirty scramble in Mortal Kombat. Buttons are being pressed out of the sky, it's still gonna convert. This is such a great pace of match already between these two. Buttons are being pressed. You can't pick a bad button, I feel like, on both of these characters.
The delayed forward one really wants you to think a command grab's coming. Plus frames. Plus frames.
Oh, this is just a beauty.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Okay, got hit by the ladder. Could have been worse. And now it's going to be game. All of that pressure, 20 minutes of blocking pays off for Perfectshini.
Now, having that kind of trump card, I suppose, is a dime and a dozen for Cetrion. Being able to confirm those single hits or those couple hits into a fatal blow, that's going to be gone for the rest of the game. So I'm very curious. I think Rewind might even start making more risks now because, I mean, outside of KB, what's she going to do?
You mentioned something that's great. Is that you do have to show Cetrion a lack of respect because you're only going to eat 18%, like at max, more times than not. On a punish. Uh-oh. Look at the health bar. Just watch it melt. This is disgusting. 70% of that health bar just disappeared in a matter of seconds. Checking the lumbar too. Checks it again. And that's going to be a round for Rewind. Takes a sip. It says just another day at the office, mate.
I mean, if we really think about it, that's going to be even scarier because one thing we haven't touched on is that Cetrion's a 950 health character. By the way, there we go with the amplify.
Oh,
no. And the set play begins. Plus frames. Into so much fire.
The health bar literally melting. On fire, checks the back, and we need to get Cetrion to a hospital. That's going to be it. I think he's going to keep this unbreakable, but he misses the back one. Armor break's not there. But this is hard to come back from Cetrion because of the damage. That's what we talked about. Hold on. Only a real master, though. That was ridiculous. Not even a punish.
Flawless
Perfectshini pressing button.
Flawless block, and then the suck. To finish the day. But that's really what we're seeing here, and actually we saw the exact same thing against Video Game Joe, is an idea of player comfort and a confident understanding of the game to go, okay, well, against this player, I'm just going to pick this character and do this.
Yeah.
You know. So, for example, against Johnny Cage, it was, okay, well, Kettle Khan's kind of cheap, you know, so I'll pick Kettle Khan. I'm going to just dedicate to that mix all over the place. Plus frames mix, work wonders. Here, I'm Kano, I got mobility, I got set play, I got more damage than you. The Kano, exact same thing.
It's... I don't want to commentate anymore. No. That was ridiculous. But it's what we know him for with his character, right? And it's something that sets Rewind apart from competition at times. It's his belief. It's the confidence. He's chock full of it.
Rewind's philosophy of the game is airtight, and that's why we're seeing him do so well right now. However, Neutral Duck doesn't want to pull the trigger on the crushing blow. That would have been a waste there. I mean, you've got to make a comeback, and then you don't want to just...
Oh my goodness! Fly swatted out of the sky with that rock. That was incredible. Jumps to pound, though. Maybe could have got an air cannonball punish, but you have to read the cancel that we've seen from Shino all day long, and nothing new about that. The guaranteed back one slice. Holding on the defensive bar, and my favorite line in all of Mortal Kombat.
Nice bit of attacker.
Fight.
Just a little bit of protein in the middle of a match. You got to keep the energy going, right?
Man, that pull has been the absolute bane of Perfectshini's existence so far. There's the back-to-back command grab.
Every time he's gone airborne, he's gotten sucked. On the ground, lumbar check. That's the way it has gone. And here in the corner, it's been a flaming carpet of death. Luckily, he didn't have any meter, but hey, even with that lighter fluid on you, that little bit of tick. And we see our first flawless victory.
I feel like Perfectshini is sitting there thinking, yo, rewind. Can I play this video game?
Can I press a button?
Can I actually play the game? You know, this is a two-player game, man. I'm sitting right here.
I've got homies watching from home. Can you give me something?
And then Kano just spits in your face.
Sorry, mate. Job's a job.
Nice bit of tacker.
Looking like a man on a mission. Winner of this is going to be facing Han Rashid in the loser semifinals. I believe coming up next, though, the showdown.
Ah, I see.
Our first appearance of Jackie, I think maybe second appearance ever on stream here at Kombat Breaker.
Which is genuinely surprising. What we have not seen in Jackie, we've made up for in Cetrion. However, and Kotal Khans. Yeah,
Cabals.
that's correct. One hell of a comeback to make, though. This custom variation of Jackie Briggs, she's definitely seen to be a top 3 character for many a player. However, this is a character that is oh so common in competitive, so one would think if Rewind loses this match, there's likely going to be someone else he's going to pick. Oh, that was gross. Oh, that was gross.
Uttered. Gross was the perfect word. I was going to say disgusting, but it all means the same thing here. Check the back, and just another 950 character. This hurts a little bit extra here. And now Fatal Blow can kill off of a hit.
Especially with a 950 health character like Jackie Briggs and Kano, a bit of a damage machine. Happy trade so far. The Fatal Blow is important. Perfectshini cannot get hit by anything that will combo. Don't get hit by the pull.
Yeah, watch out for the
For
pull.
the love of God, don't get hit by the pull.
I'm petrified. And then he uses your respect of the pull to just pressure. You see that? Perfect spacing. All right, putting out the glow, and what a call out by Rewind there. Almost knew when he was going to send that ooze.
Is the leap coming, Aquaman? Answer yes. Answer 2, yes. Is there a leap? Is there a leap? Shinny hasn't leapt yet. He hasn't leapt yet, but the clock's ticking. Oh, you want to be respectful, dear? Eat this walk-up grab.
He's making you guess, do something or not. I have an answer for both. That's what he's saying right now. If you're going to stay there on the ground, but finally, one adjustment from Shinny. He stays crouched and gets a punish because the only thing about... That's going to get hurt. Never mind. I don't even know what I was saying. That was ridiculous. Oh, the punish on throw. Perfectshini had the opportunity. Rewind. Back on the hunt. That's a good punish. Huge. Right to the back of the dome.
Hang on. Kick. If there's one chance to make a comeback, it's going to come off a crushing blow. No! But he doesn't confirm into the bio pool. Wait a minute. Bit of a scramble here, but Kano, one would think, is the king of scrambles. That crusty man.
Oh! And he caught Rewind. Presses. But you know, Rewind's sitting there with a 2-0 lead, going, okay, that's one less thing for me to worry about in the next round, because I'm still sitting pretty.
No pain, no
The 4-4 crushing blow. Well, I think it's 4-4. The kick crushing blow that we saw earlier. Gone.
Maybe 4-4.
Fatal blow gone. 2 very important moves that now can't be used. I mean, Rewind still on match point. I would still say this is a fantastic position to be in. However, the rush down from Perfectshini has to make this one count.
Oh, wow, Cannonball having that priority coming out so fast. No commitment. Trying to keep you grounded because the threat of commit grab. Trying to roll underneath and it almost worked out if the amplification didn't come on that.
Uh-oh. Obstacle once more.
Stop. Stop it. All right. Gets a little fire of her own out. And a missed input, but Rewind. Give a little gift with only the stand 1 punish.
Shinny didn't have any meter, only just
Oh,
built the ball. That's it!
Even Fatal Blow. That's what I was worried about. The Rewind almost found himself in a position where he said, I want you to hit me to give me Fatal Blow. And that does exist in MK11. I know it does. I know some of you at home sit there at 31 health and go, please hit me with a poke. Double trigger.
Just ready to rock it. But we've got to give massive, massive shout-outs to Perfectshini, I think. Perfectshini went into this. I would actually go on record and say that if you were to make like a fantasy bracket, I don't think loads of people out there would have kind of had Perfectshini as a immediate pick. You know, you
Absolutely.
look at all the people that are in the bracket and how many events they've been in and how well they've been doing. Perfectshini, you know he's a really good player, but you just don't know how much. I haven't seen them as much as I've seen other people.
Exactly.
It's a very long way of putting it, I'm sure, but like,
and
what a story! What a journey! I like it.
And we have our eyes and ears everywhere in the competitive scene, or we try to anyway, with all the events going on. And a result like this, you only got to give props where they're deserved and where they're earned here. Perfectshini, put that name on your lookout for list in future tournaments. This was disgusting start to end, though, from Rewind. This was, dare I say, a bullying, like we saw in the last one. He's been bullying people with this Kano. And hey, I'm loving it.
It's what we mentioned before about Rewind having a game plan. Got a team of characters. All of those characters will have cheap stuff. You know, whether it's going to come down to like Kotal Khan and the mix and the health and everything else, Kano and just this absolute sheer display of set play and the plus frames. I think about Kano, it's not very regular that a character has this degree of set play in MK11. Kano kind of breaks